Hi everyone, it's Santi here and welcome to another FPL video on my channel. These are my blind game with 32 transfer plans. So walking you through what changes I'm looking to make in my team heading into the blank game with 32. No free hit chip for me. I used my free hit chip early in the season, but I played my wild card in game with 29. So I somehow planned ahead of this blank game with 32. So I will be sharing with you what changes I will be making into my team heading into the blank game with 32. Looking at Game Week 31, 82 points saw me on another green arrow from about a million to 800k. So I'm super happy with another green arrow this game. So 75 points for Game Week 30 and 82 points for Game Week 31. I'm super happy with how the team is doing at this point, and I'm looking forward to the blank Game Week 32 and hoping that we can make some good changes and then push the rank even further. So just as a reminder, Brighton, Manchester City, Manchester United and Chelsea have not fixtures in Game 32, so when we make any transfer plans, we'll have to exclude any assets from those teams. Now, this is how my team currently looks. I think I planned very well in that Game 29 when I was playing my wild card. I planned so that I don't have really big issues trying to maneuver this blind Game 32, and this is how my team currently looks. I've got Holland, Mitoma, Dunk, Edison and Rashford without a fixture in Game 32, so I'll probably be looking to try and move Rashford on, because with Mitoma and Dunk, they've got more fixtures coming up. I definitely need the Brighton assets in my team, so I'll definitely be putting them on my bench. Edison and Holland, similar, they've got some good fixtures coming up. They've got a double as well, so I'll definitely need the Manchester City asset. Now with Rashford, United do have more fixtures coming up, but with the injury, I think he's the one that I can easily transfer out in my team and maybe bring in later if I see that he's back in the team and he's properly fit. Now I'm looking at Eze as my first option to replace Marcus Rashford with. With Eze, I was looking at that fixture that he had in game 30 against Leeds, performed very well, but I didn't really expect him to actually come up against Southampton in game 31 and pull another good performance. So he had 16 points in game 31 when he scored 2 goals against Southampton. He plays Everton at home in game 32. He's got Wolves in 33, and then he plays West Ham United in game 34. So I'm looking at Eze as an option to bring into my team to replace Marcus Rashford with as a cheaper option. I'm also looking at Cody Gakpo. I'm recording this after Liverpool thrashed Leeds 6-1. Liverpool really performed well in that fixture, but I think Leeds are not really a side that we should be looking at and take too many points from there. But Jota, Gakpo and Salah looked really good during that fixture, and I'm looking at Gakpo and thinking that during this blank game when he plays at home against Nottingham Forest, is someone that I could also bring into my team, because Liverpool play Forest in game 32. They've got West Ham in game 33, and then they've got that double in game 34 against Tottenham and Fulham. So I really need to try and decide whether I bring in another Liverpool defender or I bring in another Liverpool attacker. Now, at this point, I think Gakpo is the one that I can get to easily. I would love to bring in Jota, but then I'll have to make 2-3 moves to get to that transfer. So Gakpo is the one that I'm leaning towards as the one that I can get to easily, but I think Jota could be the best option of them. Now, I'm looking to have maybe 2 Liverpool midfielders and a single defender, or 2 defenders and a single midfielder from Liverpool come the double game 34. So those are the changes that I'm looking to make in regards to Marcus Rashford. Now in defense, heading into game 31, I transferred out Luke Shaw, who was injured, and I brought in Tarkowski. Now with that transfer, I was just trying to take a chance because Everton were playing at home against Fulham. Fulham, who have been struggling creating chances and scoring goals because Mitrovic is out, but unfortunately they did concede in that fixture. Now Everton are a team that sometimes they can be well drilled defensively, but bringing in Tarkowski didn't look to have paid off. Now with Tarkowski, I'm looking to rectify the transfer as soon as I can, because if I hold on to him and hoping that he's going to get me some points, I'm just going to go down on a spiral of some negative results from him. So I'm looking to get rid of him as soon as possible. So since I've got 2 transfers, I can transfer out Marcus Rashford and bring in a midfielder, and also get rid of this Tarkowski and bring in another defender. Now, I'm looking at Van Dijk as a replacement if I decide to bring in a second Liverpool defender. Trent has looked good as well in the past 2 game weeks, but I cannot get to him easily unless I make 2-3 tricks in my team. But Van Dijk is someone that I can get to easily because of the fixtures that Liverpool have. I think we're expecting some good points from the Liverpool assets. So if I decide to go with a second Liverpool defender, Van Dijk is someone that I can bring in. If I cannot get to Van Dijk, depending on who I decide to bring in midfield, then Mark Gay is someone that I can bring into my team from Crystal Palace. Now, with Crystal Palace, they've got Everton in game week 32, and then they play against Wolves in game week 33. They've got West Ham in 34, and then they play Spurs in game week 35. Now, if I decide to bring in Gay, it's just going to be because of the fixture that they have. He's cheap as well. I'm not really expecting much from him. He's a player that, if he's got a difficult fixture in a certain game week, I will happily bench. So I'm not really worried about making that change to bring in a cheaper Crystal Palace defender. But with the fixtures that they have, there could be some points that we could collect from the Crystal Palace team as well. So Matt Gay is also someone that I'm considering to replace Tarkowski with. So those are the changes that I'm looking to make in my team. Transfer out Marcus Rashford, bring in either Eze or Gakpo, and transfer out Tarkowski, who I brought in game week 31. Replace him with Van Dijk or Matt Gay from Crystal Palace, and those are the transfer plans that I currently have for the blank game week 32. Let me know in the comments what you think about the changes and what you're looking to do with your teams, and if you've got a free hit chip heading into the blank game week 32 or not. But that's it from me in this video. If you found the video helpful in any way, don't forget to leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.